The Sherman and Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.
Does this conversation sound familiar to you in your relationship?
So, honey, this is the tile. It's all gonna happen at once, and I really need you to dial in.
Sweetheart, I'll help you.
I want a sugar cup.
Now that I have you, I just want you to dial in and tell me what you really think.
That's fine.
Do you love it?
As much as I can love tile, I love this tile.
That's a movie called Couples Retreat with Vince Vaughn, and I can totally relate to that scene as a man because I do not care about decor. I do not care about what the inside of a house looks like.
Not at all?
Not at all. That my wife can do whatever she wants.
That can't be true.
I don't care.
Like if everything in the kitchen was black and olive green, you'd be like, this is great. It's beautiful.
I don't care.
Black curtains.
I don't care.
Well, at my house, I had to choose every single thing about the renovations we're doing. And my husband cannot stop patting himself on the back for letting me pick everything I like. But the reality is he doesn't want to choose. He doesn't want the stress of it. There's a lot more involved with picking stuff. It's a lot more work than it seems like.
Would he really have that much say? And this is, I mean this with the utmost respect. You take command of your family, do you not?
Well, yeah, but at the same time, there was a couple things I was stressed out about. Like, I had to choose a backsplash tile, and I had an end date. So I asked him if he would come with me on a Saturday to go and choose the backsplash tile. And
that's awful.
That
I
sounds
know.
lovely.
Awful. What guy wants to do that?
Do you know who came with me?
Your kids.
My 6-year-old daughter, Morgan. He got out of it and sent her with me. So that's the person I had to bounce ideas off of. It's over now because I had to make all the choices, but it drove me crazy because every time we've seen like large groups of people at like parties or family events, he is just patting himself on the back for how generous he was by letting me make all the decisions. But he didn't want to make any of the decisions.
That's
He
the
just
truth.
wanted to make me pick everything, and I don't want to pick something
no.
that's terrible and have it
Jill,
like
he didn't
be in
wanna
my
make
face
you.
the rest of my life in my house.
He didn't want to make you. Most guys don't care.
I know.
He didn't want to go. He didn't say, "Oh yeah, you do it. It's for you." That's his way of saying, "I don't give a crap." You
Oh,
do
I
it."
know. I know, but I wanted him to have a little more of an interest in it.
Listen.
I mean, the whole reveal of my house when it's done is going to be an entire surprise to him. He has no idea what's being done.
Jill's renovating the entire first floor of her house. But look at it this way. He has saved so much anguish in arguments. I thought, look, you argue in a relationship, you argue about random things. You've taken out a whole side of an argument. You should be appreciative on that.
No, I'm not appreciative.
Like, you've been arguing about tile?
No, not
Would that-
not that we. I don't even think we would have had arguments. I just wanted a person there to say, "What do you think, this one or this one?" And he was just, playing video
Jill,
games
listen
and
to this.
ignoring me.
Listen to this.
Honey,
Yeah,
what do you think? Nickel, brush nickel, chrome, or brush chrome?
I like the silver ones.
They're all silver.
Well, great. Pick out whichever knob that you like then.
See?
That's what I
how
mean.
we
Like
are.
sometimes when you have to make those choices, you want someone who's engaged to help you choose. And I had my 6-year-old daughter who wants everything to be pink.
You know
And
what?
myself.
You know what my wife does? My wife April and her friends, they all go and they pick stuff together. Whether they're doing it, they all ask each other. They don't ask the guys.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a good idea if I had time to get together with my friends, which I don't. But I do have one friend that's renovating as well, and we text each other a lot. So she was better than nothing, but
And be honest here. Okay, I want you to be honest, Jill. Had he made a decision on something, would it have been better had it was installed and then you didn't like it? Would it be easier for you to go, well, you picked that?
That's a yes.
That's
I would never let him install something without running it past me first, to be honest. So I can't even get that
So you
far.
don't want to make all the decisions on it because in case it doesn't good, you have nobody else to go, hey, you picked that out.
Well, yeah, it's stressful. It costs a lot of money. And when you're the only one making the decision, if we end up hating it, I'm the only one to blame. That's the other side of it. Yeah. If I didn't have a job, I'd love to just pick everything and go around to all of the home shopping places and choose and mull it over and double check on Pinterest what vision I'm going for. It's very time consuming.
He won't
all
end
I'm
up hating
saying.
it.
Hey,
He
Aaron.
won't care.
Aaron in Portage. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I was just calling to comment on Jill's, I guess, lack of understanding of how little as men we care about the way that the inside of the house looks. But
Why would you not
when
care? I don't get
well,
it.
it's just a place where I keep my stuff.
It's in our DNA. That's how we are.
Yeah, but when it does come time that we do something that we do care about, we have all kinds of opinions. I restored a hot rod, and I didn't ask my wife what color she thought it should be or what wheels I might put on it or
Foos,
what engine I might drop in there.
That's a good point.
Because honestly, I don't care.
Is
That's
she?
my
But that's
thing.
your car too. She's not going to drive that
But
car.
it's your house. It really is.
No,
Well,
it's,
right, but I don't.
It's both of your house. Is my point.
Okay.
You
It's
both
your
have to live
house.
in it, but you both have to live in it.
Yeah, but it's your house.
We're not piling on you. And by all means, women, please call 312-642-WDRV.
Every woman has to deal with some guy like me and like others who just don't care about the house.
Oh, you care what color that faucet is?
I'm losing sleep over it.
Oh, okay. It's
I
97.
actually am.
97.1 FM The Drive.
Sherman and Tingle in the morning.
The movie Couples Retreat is Jill's life right now.
Honey,
Yeah,
what do you think? Nickel, brush nickel, chrome, or brush chrome?
I like the silver ones.
They're all silver.
Well, great. Pick out whichever knob that you like then.
She's remodeling her house right now, and her husband's giving no input whatsoever.
None. And I've asked for it, and he just finds ways of getting out of it. And it was fine. I was all fine and good until he repeatedly started patting himself on the back for how great a guy he is for letting me pick everything. And that's when I was like, all right, you know what? It's not the easiest thing in the world to make all the choices.
Patting on the back is, I get that, but what you have to understand is that in the male DNA, we do not care about interior decoration.
Well,
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's not the case with Jeff. Jeff's in Cedar Lake. You say that's not true?
That's exactly correct. It's not true. Be a man, stand up, and support your wife and help her. Why did you marry her in the first place if you didn't love her and want to help her out?
Okay, you are just being desperate right there.
He's not being
You're
desperate.
telling me that you care about interior decoration?
Damn right.
Damn
you
right.
don't want it to look like a stink hole when you walk into a home. You want it to be nice, presentable, clean, relaxing, comfortable, inviting.
So are you
so that
saying,
you and your friends can sit down and relax.
Look at
are you
that.
saying that your wife will turn it into a stink hole
Preach on.
without your help?
That's right, because she's going to do it the way that I don't want it.
Oh, wait. What? This just took a turn.
Did I just turn that
I don't
around,
know
or
what's
what?
happening.
I revealed the
Listen.
truth.
At first,
You
I
and I-
thought he was being helpful, and now I'm not sure.
Yeah, I am. You got to be a man. You participate in decorating your house so that you and your wife are happy and can live contentiously without
Okay.
having
I'm not
arguments
sure.
and fighting about what went where.
This is,
All right.
this is taking a turn for the worse.
That's not the kind of help I mean. Being a man kind.
I was not expecting that.
Take over your house. Be a man.
I don't know. I don't know if that's really being a man. Hold on a second. Let's.
That's great, Jeff.
You're. Hey, Annie and Carol Stream. See, you say it may be okay for Jill to be at where she's at. Why?
Well, both my husband and I had both deciding factors on how we wanted to remodel our downstairs, but he had more pull than I did because he knew what he wanted, and it didn't really matter what I had to say.
Oh, no.
But he did really good. I have to admit, when we remodeled our kitchen and everything, he's the one that went to the stores and picked out the cabinets and the counters and everything.
That's not a guy I want to hang out with.
No,
ever.
but that's what I had to do, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Wait. It may. See, you may be sitting
enjoys
pretty right
that.
now, Jill. Jen from Brookfield. You are totally against it too. Why? What happened? You have a husband that does what?
Well, he's got to be involved in every step of everything. And the issue in that is that he then takes way too much time to make the decisions where I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Here's our choices. Let's make it.
So he cares.
And I should have everything. He cares. He cares too much. You know what I mean? And I should have known at our wedding because he wanted to plan certain portions of the wedding too.
Oh,
That
my
was the first sign.
That is a
That
sign
was the
right
first
there.
sign.
You know
The
what? You're
first
right,
sign.
Jen. You're right, because my husband didn't even know what was happening at our wedding until he was there.
And then me too.
Yeah.
So there's just like a
and let
type.
me tell you,
Yeah.
he builds beautiful things. He builds things, but he also has an opinion where it's like, okay, come on, just let me go, let me do my thing.
At my wedding, the only deal I had to do was I had to show up on time and not be drunk. That was my two things
And
I had
the
to work.
tux. And the tux.
And the
rental.
tux. And see, Jill, look it. You thought it was a bad thing? It could be a good thing.
I guess it could be. It could be like a grass is always greener kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You own it.
It's 97.1 FM, The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.
The Sherman and Tingle Show. Mornings on 97.1 FM, The Drive, Chicago's classic rock.